Hey guys, Brad from Team Crimson here. Today I'm going to be bringing you a quick deck profile. This is actually my premium Overlord deck profile. There's been kind of renewed interest in the community, it seems, but also even for myself as well in premium because pretty much mostly because of ARG. I think everyone's gotten really excited because of the results from ARG and what we've been seeing and everything lately. So it's been pretty cool, pretty exciting. So let me just go ahead and get into my deck profile real quick, guys. So first up, going to be playing as my starter. I'm playing Conroe because I'm a good Kagro player. So you play Conroe. Next up for grade 3 is playing 4 copies of Dragonic Overlord V-Series Edition. So he is your first ride target because you're going to want to be spamming Force Gifts because going into restanding Vanguards and even going into the Purge, swinging at face for a crap ton with possible 4 or 5 drive checks or even just restanding Vanguards are brutal. And then it's also really fun too when you're going first, such you can ride into him. His ability, possible restanding ability, is still very threatening. And then I can hopefully G-guard on my opponent's turn, and then go straight into Ziegenberg or into the Purge. So, fun times. And what has now become, sadly, the secondary ride target is Dragonic Overlord of Destiny. He's still actually really good though too because he gets rid of those resist units and all that crap. So that's what you want to do. And then he also can help you toolbox for some more overlords. So that's always good as well. Moving on to grade 2s. I play 4 copies of Berserk Dragon. Berserk Dragon is your optimal ride target for grade 2 turn. Even if you don't retire something, you can get a plus off of it. You can get a draw. The other thing is, yeah, he can just kill dudes and kill dudes early. So that's always super important. And he's 13k, so. Next, playing 4 copies of Nahalem. Reason playing Nahalem is he is also another early game retire. You can kill back row, gain +5, and then swing at their front row too. So just a very solid card. I honestly did not think he would be very important in premium. Turns out he is. Was completely wrong before. He's definitely important, especially a constant problem with this deck has always been getting rushed. So having cards like Berserk and Nahalem definitely help with that. Alright, and I'm playing 4 copies of this. I've gone back and forth. I like the other Nahalem too. But this guy has a possibility of getting up to more power, especially if you go into the Purge or the Ace. And the most important thing, deciding factor in playing this guy is he's a 10k body. So all the grade 2s are 10k bodies, which is also very important defensively. Alright, and moving on to grade 1s. Grade 1s, I am playing 4 copies of General Conroe. obvious. Come on. Searches for Overlord because sometimes you gotta fix your hand. And yeah, like I said, the optimal ride target is actually Overlord and not the Destiny anymore. So if you can try to get to Overlord soon. The other advantage, obviously, is countercharge. This is a counterblast heavy deck, so you need to countercharge. Next, I'm playing 4 copies of Doombringer High Flame, and sorry, it's been so long since I've been playing Premium, but yeah, Doombringer High Flame. Yeah, so you know he can send Overlords back from the drop zone, and you can plus off of it, and then also this being able to retire him to stride into an Overlord card is always a great thing. So next, playing 3 copies of Airmo. Airmo's just there. He's AK body, but he's 11k booster, and then also being able to countercharge and draw a card when something's retired is always a +2. So more countercharge stuff, and because again, countercharging is good. And then just playing 2 copies of Lava Flow, just to help with stride, because sometimes you don't have the stuff you need. So this is always helpful. Next, moving into triggers. Play 4 copies of Tar. This is the V Series one, so 10k, because yeah, why wouldn't you? 3 copies of Rakshasha. We're playing 4 copies of Bari. I would much prefer to play Protect Orb, but there's just so many important grade 1s that you kind of need. Yeah, but Bari is definitely good too. Just the 1 Red Gem Carbuncle. Need the 5 draws. I've always said that for a long time. Us Cairo players, we need to draw into our resources. And then 4 copies of Genjo. No, I do not play the. I think it's Tara. I think it's Tara. Yeah. No, I do not play Tara. Just play Genjo. You don't really need it, especially with the amount of unflip that you already have. I guess if you really want to, you could use it for the soul charge ability, because you do eat through soul pretty quickly. But I think Genjo's just better. It's 20k shield, so you can use that early if you have to, because big numbers happening early does happen. I'd much rather have the defensive option as early as possible too. Alright, so now I'll go ahead and get into my G-Zone. Oh, obviously I play the 4 force markers, the sexy black ones. Okay, so I'm playing 3 copies of the Purge. He's the frickin' Purge. He's amazing. Deal damage. No trigger effects go off, and then GB3 you get drive checks equal to the number of cards in your opponent's damage zone. So if they're at 5 damage, that's 5 drive checks done. Next, I am playing 4 copies of the Ace. There's really no reason to play 4 copies of the Ace. I'm playing 4 copies of the Ace because I'm retarded. I would recommend playing 3 and take this 4th one and play Drachma. I don't have Drachma anymore. I did for quite some time. I don't anymore. So yeah, that should be Drachma. 3 copies of Ziegenberg. That's all you need. 3 copies of Ziegenberg. Ziegenberg's awesome. Ziegenberg is a freaking beast. Still, I still think he's a beast. With all these restanding Vanguards too, that's the awesome thing is between the Ace and Ziegenberg, restanding. Yeah, it's just that's a lot of drive checks, and with 10k triggers, that's and force gifts on top of that. That's kind of brutal. Next, I play one copy of Ass End Grave Dragon. I call it Ass End because the card's kind of ass, but you just play it anyways. There are times where you do need it. Not very often, hardly ever. So you don't really need it, but there are times it does happen. G-Guards. Playing just one copy of Defeat Flare because obviously nuking back row is fun, and yeah. 2 copies Denial Griffin, best G-Guard ever because it's just so stupid. Yeah, Denial Griffin, just kill their stuff because killing stuff during disruption during your opponent's turn is always fun. And then last 2 copies of Abs Salami. He's got Salami for Abs. Super powerful defender, so kind of need that sometimes. Yeah. So yeah, that's it, guys. It's a pretty solid deck. I've been testing around a bit with it. Like I said, I've been playing around a little bit with Premium. It's been kind of fun. I'm preparing for Premium tournaments in Chicago, and yeah, just kind of messing around. I do have a Blade Master build that I'm kind of screwing around with too currently. It's actually doing a lot better than I thought it would, but it's still not great. It's still kind of ass too, but yeah. So yeah, that's it. We'll come at you more with some more deck profiles later. Hopefully we can get some more premium deck profiles posted for you guys too. So that's it for us, and we will see you later. Bye.